Are you in Buffalo or? I was a little slow home-wise, I live in East Oregon. Okay, so.
We're live.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I think we'll start the annual meeting of the Wyoming County Business Center. And we'll start with, let's start with, we do have a quorum here, so I think we can start the meeting. And we will start with the annual governance committee. I'll start, we do have a quorum for that. And first, we need to review and approve the governance committee minutes from March 6th, 2024. And those are in your package.
Attached. Didn't get captured it, okay.
Yeah, that meeting was a year ago,
Yeah.
so I don't know how your memory is.
Meeting looks good, but the minutes look fine.
I would make a motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Jim, second. Are there any questions or comments, corrections on these minutes? If not, let's take this to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Thank you. We have some recommendations that will go to the board, and we will. Okay. That's where we are.
I'm on the wrong one.
Stay quiet.
I need some.
Okay. We are ready to get into some recommendations that will go to the full board. We have appointment of governance committee members. And these are all, we have that information in this package. The actual, the appointment of governance committee members, which are the same as what we've had.
Yeah, the way we did it last year is that we recommended to the full board the appointment of all members of the WCBC board to the governance committee as.
I didn't know whether we needed to state names.
No, just if you want to recommend the full board. To the
Since there are so
governance committee.
few, we did, the board is always decided.
To that and the finance.
Right. And no members have changed from last year, so. Also, appointment of finance and audit committee members would be the same as the governance committee and the full board. Appointment of officers to the Wyoming County Business Center Board and recommended slate is in section D. I think it's section C, and everybody is the same as we've had for the last couple of years, I think. So,
Yeah, unless the board wants to consider making a change.
I'm not hearing anything, so we'll assume that we will move forward with that slate.
Need a motion for that.
Okay, we can. We have a motion from Rick. We have a second. Dan, second. All those in favor?
You always want to cover the first three, A, B, and C, with Rick's motion and
Okay.
Dan's motion. Okay.
Okay, D, review, adopt, re-adopt governance policies. Procurement policy. And these are in the.
They are not in the packet. I sent them out ahead of time as a link, just for the.
Okay.
Yeah, they're large. I do have a folder with them if you want to read them.
Yeah, I think everybody's had a chance to. look at
They
those.
haven't changed since the previous years.
Acquisition of real estate policy, disposition of real estate guidelines, conflicts of interest policy, we want to re-adopt that. And, which is not here, but we want to approve the mission statement and measurement report, which is,
There is a copy of that
yes.
behind
And
the,
anybody wants, if you have not seen it, want to read it, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, it looks like this, with the letterhead coming from the utility, but
For our parish reporting, I have to state that the board has reviewed it and, you know, if there was any changes.
We just did a measurement of all the components of the work with the business center does
And answer questions, yep.
in relation to the mission statement.
So then for the certification at the end, it wants to know that the board acknowledged that they have read and understood the mission of the public authority. They ask who has power to appoint the management of the public authority, which is the board. The board appoints management. Do you have a policy to follow when appointing the management to the public authority? Yes. The board reviews and approves management agreement with the WCIDA annually because we're the ones that do the management. And then it asks to briefly describe the role of the board and the role of the management. This is management with guidance and support of the board carries out measurements approved by the board. And this is, has the board acknowledged that they have read and understood the responses to each of these questions.
And we've assumed yes for all of those.
Yes, and we assumed you'd say yes, so yes on there, but if you want me to change it to no, I get
If there's anybody that has a question or wants to reconsider their yes vote.
I do have a question, Robin. How current is the information that we have on the IDA website?
How current is it?
Yeah.
As far as,
I mean, when I went in there maybe a month ago to look for something, I didn't know if it was entirely up to date.
well, I have till the end of March to get like our investment report and procurement report and all our annual report stuff on, and I haven't put all that on yet, but
Okay,
2023 should be on there.
okay.
Everything for 2023 should be there.
In terms of the policies,
Yeah,
Sure.
the
They're all-
policies haven't changed, so they're listed as the policies.
sure.
So on the Paris report, I'll just, you know, they'll ask if anything was changed and we voted on, and if not, then we just go on.
I mean, the reason I was there is that, Jim, you know, at the county level, we're considering a new ethics policy, which includes the conflict of interest. And I think Jim has been very vocal, I've been vocal, about the fact that the current draft 4 was so elaborate and extensive that it required you to just divulge a lot of personal information. And we have here one pager, but when it didn't look to me like it had been updated in terms of that policy in quite a while.
Okay. As far as
So
the
maybe
wording
just
of it?
not